It's been a while. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Are you?
Yeah.
So we recently took a trip to the fabulous Las Vegas, and we decided to attempt to use a GoPro and document our trip.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think it went?
The GoPro part or the trip?
The GoPro part. We could use some work.
Yes,
I think.
it was pretty bad.
Yeah, we sucked. We sucked at filming. We forgot the GoPro. Apparently, those things take batteries that die all the time. Didn't know that. But we're idiots.
And I think we shot the most boring parts of the trip.
Yes, we forgot to do the exciting parts. Was probably our fault. But this is our first attempt. So this is our documentation of our first trip to Vegas together.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. All right, here we are. 4:32 in the a.m. What day is this? Like, is this a Wednesday? I think we're doing this,
yeah.
And this is our first attempt at actually directing and stuff the video right here. So we wake up. That was me waking up at 4:32 in the morning. I'm ready to go. I got the GoPro. Right, we're shooting the GoPro. So I get up at 4:32 and we grab our bags and we're walking out the door. And I'm like, all right, Sierra.
Can I just say?
Yeah.
You're not a morning person.
What?
I was pumped and ready.
Who's a morning person at 4:32 in the morning? Weirdos are.
I mean, I have my makeup and everything. So.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're already surprised you don't have high heels on here. But
I am, yes.
I'm like, Sierra, go ahead. I'm going to get a shot of you leaving the house here because I'm a fancy director. You'll see in this video, the plane ride out there to Vegas, on point, I think, with the GoPro. Like, I am on it, filming.
Constantly.
But then we really declined after that. But this is our first attempt at directing the GoPro video. So I'm getting film of Sierra leaving the house here, and then we go to the airport, we check in, we're in line to leave to, where is this? This is our first trip? Yeah, this is leaving North Carolina to go to Dallas is our first stop. And I would say spirits are high here, right? We're excited. Smooth morning so far. And this is Sierra. I don't know if you could hear in the video, but she actually says these are good butt pants, and you get a nice little butt cup there. So
I don't remember saying that.
You know, I have headphones on.
But
I clearly hear
can we say this about Fayetteville? Because this is from Fayetteville to Dallas, and this is their first time ever doing that. Do you remember? They kept saying, we're going to mess up because we say Charlotte.
I forget what airline we flew, but that was the first time they did a Fayetteville to Dallas.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Sierra's got her good butt pants on, ready to go to Vegas.
Cool.
And we actually, I guess we got kind of lucky we went to Dallas because Dallas, we have those points and everything. Here's also me, you know, I'm like, hey, let's get some B-roll footage here of us on the airplane and stuff. So here's me with the camera. Probably everybody thinks I'm a weirdo walking around filming this. But as you can tell, a lot of filming up front here. A lot of filming because I'm all about it. Oh, this I think I had in mind. I'm really going to highlight that I'm a priority member. And Sierra, I had to sit back with the peasants and coach because somebody here is not a priority member. So we make it to Dallas, and this is Dallas. Beautiful airport. This is this is where we stop. What time is it? 8 a.m. probably? 9 a.m. here?
It's super early.
Yeah, because we went back in time too out here. So it's super early. We go to the Amex Centurion Lounge if they want to sponsor me.
Super bougie.
Super bougie. They give us nice food, free drinks. Here I am wearing my Looney Tunes shirt, really fitting in with the business elites in Dallas.
How long were we in there? 2 hours. We got pretty... I
was buzzed.
Yeah.
I was buzzed. Okay. We drank mimosas.
And we FaceTimed your mom and everything.
FaceTimed my mom, and I started drinking Captain and Coke at 9 in the morning. Yep. But you're going to Vegas. That's what you do, right? That's what you do. So, and it's a short trip I'm glad they do that because East Coast to West Coast plane would be a 6-hour plane ride. So breaking it up literally halfway and then... I
mean, if it weren't for that Amex thing, it would have been kind of a terrible trip. Not terrible, but that...
Terrible plane?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was nicely nicely done. So here we are arriving in Vegas. Is this your first time in Vegas? Second time in Vegas. For those who don't know, I used to live out here. I used to fly through this all the time. So here is right when you land in Vegas, you come down these little escalators. That's our first Welcome to Vegas sign because we were too cheap to actually go to the real Welcome to Vegas sign. Here's me being a kind boyfriend and helping my girlfriend with her heavy luggage. Instead, I just chose to film it as you were getting your luggage. And I could tell just by your look there that you were pretty happy with me helping you out with that. All right. So now, as you can tell, we're still in a video shooting mood here because we're in the taxi heading to the Strip. We're staying at Planet Hollywood. So this is me just, again, doing B-roll footage. So this is us walking into Planet Hollywood. If you can't read this, what does it say? Your time is now, I think? Your moment is now. That's what it says. Your moment is now.
I don't think that's what that said.
It totally said that.
Babe, that's not what that said.
Well, with this crystal clear GoPro footage, I think it says your moment, moment, is now.
Okay.
What do you think it says?
I don't know what that says.
Your phone is ringing in the middle of our video right now. Decline.
Oh.
Message later. All right. All right. So we check into Planet Hollywood. Oh my God.
Sorry, like
unprofessional. This is me checking into the hotel. This is the first time we gave Sierra the camera to film me. So that was her 5 seconds of directing fame right there.
Yeah.
My Looney Tunes? I was ready to party, man. A little drunk. And here is, you see in movies and stuff where they open the door and it's like.
So you know what I wanted to do here? What? I wanted to be behind you and then run and jump on the bed. Like a little kid.
Well, let's see what happens. Does that happen?
Absolutely not.
Actually, pretty nice room here, right? Like this is like the economy room. Nothing too. I don't think we got some king suite or something, but decent view of the Strip. There's Bellagio across the way there. And then what's the first thing we do? We're shopping. This is literally right out of the room. I still think we have the same clothes on, right?
Yes.
We're shopping. Planet Hollywood sits right on the Miracle Mile, so they have all these little shops right there. And then, of course, the first 30 seconds we're in shopping. All right, so after shopping, we actually do shower. What did we do right then? I don't remember what we did. Just shopped and then came back to the room, I guess? Yeah, that's what we did.
Yeah.
All right, so now this is Director J back on. This is our first...
No.
What?
We went to P.F. Chang's.
Yeah, totally forgot to take footage of that. We ate at P.F. Chang's.
Yep.
And met some nice lady. Now we're changed, we're sexy, and Director J is taken back over to go down the Strip. So I'm like, Sierra, walk in front of me here. Look at that butt. Look at that butt. In her sexy outfit, walking down the Strip. She's shaking it too. You know, look at this. You're shaking those hips.
Let's talk about the walk.
Oh, do we need to? Oh, look at that. Look, I mean, we can replay this.
Let's talk about my shoes melting because it was so hot, and then you said it was just a couple blocks, and this ended up being.
You're talking about a totally different time.
This is
we get
the
to that
time.
Later in the video. No, that's when we went to the pool.
No, this is the night because I had the shoes on and I was really mad because we had to walk almost a mile and my shoes melted. The bottoms of them melted off.
Where did we go? Mirage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I miscalculated that. That was probably my fault. I did have comfy shoes on though. But this is Director J getting hot, sexy pictures of the Strip here. We'll probably say, how was that?
So everyone, I just want to let you know I walked literally a mile in high heels and they melted.
Well, any Vegas...
you lived here.
I know. Any Vegas pro would know you can't walk around in heels.
A couple blocks is a huge difference.
True. That was my fault. So now we make it to the Mirage finally. Sierra's pissed off at me. And we make our first bet in Vegas here on roulette. And actually, Lady Luck herself is making this bet. And sure enough, it hits. What is that? 36 red, I think you smacked? 36 red. All right. So off to a good start on betting, right? Off to a good start. We went our first. Oh, and then I get yelled at here by the lady for filming in here. Then I just play stupid, like, oh, I didn't know. I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh, shocker. And then you get the nice old man camera face there. Then where do we go? I think we go to a show. Yeah, we went to a show here. This is a magic show, Shin Lin show. Overall, I give him a A-. What do you think? A-.
I was intrigued the whole time, even at the beginning. Good. Yeah, it was a great show. I was very happy with it.
Yeah, it didn't have the full Vegas production value with like shit jumping from the ceilings and stuff, but what he did was cool.
Was amazing, yeah.
So obviously we didn't get a lot of filming in the show, but afterwards we go out, and this is a highlight of the trip.
This was my favorite dinner.
Yeah.
/
maybe the Italian place, but this was a great dinner.
Oh, that's right.
We ordered a bottle of wine. We had the place. There was only like 10 other people there. I guess it was kind of late.
We had the best server.
Best server. I don't think she's in here. But this was a good meal overall.
And you tried sushi once again.
And I didn't throw it up.
And you semi-enjoyed it.
We
realized that it was seaweed that you don't like in sushi.
Maybe the raw fish, too.
No, but you had cooked shrimp in yours. You had some pork.
Yeah. All right. So that's Sierra's director debut number 2 here, filming me eating some... Oh, yeah, you cooked that steak on a rock. That's what you did. So then I think that's it. That's all we did for that night. Night 1 complete. Actually, a full day 1 right there, right? Like, we flew there, we did shopping, we did a show, dinner. Pretty much killed day 1.
Oh my gosh, this is
us
so
coming.
Funny.
Oh, because Sierra was so upset that we walked, so now this is us getting a taxi on the way home. Oh! She's excited. She's excited to come home. She may have had a little too much wine, but all right, so you can't tell here. Can you tell? No. She's only got the number 2 right here. Because I'm like, Sierra, put number 2 for day number 2. So here's the beginning of day number 2.
I was too so.
And we're in the gym. Look at that. Look at us in the gym.
Killing it.
Working on our fitness at this is 6 in the morning.
No, it's 6 in the morning.
Yeah, this is 6 in the morning because then right after the gym, we're shopping again.
I go back to the same store.
We're shopping. Same store. Look, nothing's even open this early in the morning.
Nicest store I've ever, I bought.
Sierra's knocking on the door and stuff, trying to get them to open. Like, I need to get back in this store.
No, I was just thinking, how can I open a store like that in North Carolina?
So then we're out on the strip, and our plan today is to actually go play some poker. That's our plan today, because this is Average J Poker. So we're walking across. I think we're going to the Bellagio. We're going right here to the Bellagio. But first we stop off at a place, I don't even know where we are here, to get some brunch.
Wait, I know what we were talking about there. We were talking about the prostitutes.
Do you remember? The Vegas prostitutes?
Yeah, we were like, do they have pimps? We were just wondering if they had pimps. Remember that conversation?
Oh, yeah.
We were just walking alone. Do they have to report back to the pimp? How does that work?
That's a debate for another time.
Okay.
But here's us walking into the beautiful Bellagio with Sierra right there. And we're actually on the complete wrong side of Bellagio to get to the poker room. So again, we have to walk. Oh, no! I just skipped the whole part. We have to walk to the complete other side of the casino to get to the poker room. I thought I had some poker footage in there. I guess I don't.
We had something going on that day that I'm dressed like that because the original plan wasn't to play poker because I was supposed to wear a hoodie and a hat. I was supposed to look like a bum.
Well, this is what we had this afternoon. So maybe for breakfast in the morning you got fancy, which is right up your alley.
Are we gonna?
So we go play poker. You play 1-3, and I play 5-10. How did you do?
My very first hand, I had a full house.
Yeah.
So
running good, and you won that bet roulette. You're running good.
Yeah, so I played 4 hours my very first time, and I walked out
like minus 50
$50. Yeah, it was
good day. How did I do?
Not good.
Not good at all. Not good. I lost a lot, but it was just really bad luck, running full house over full house, and it was bad. But we're on to adventure number 2 here. Okay, we'll talk about those hands later. We booked this at the Strat Hotel, jumping off
the
Stratosphere Hotel, jumping off the roof, and then you can see the little zip line here that takes you down. It's not really free falling; they kind of just lower you at a quick rate. But I actually did get Sierra jumping off. There she is, falling down. So that was pretty cool.
I should have pretended like I was dead. Funny.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. That was worth it, the trip to go out there and do that. I think that's all we did out there at the Strat, right?
This is the next day.
Let's just roll with it, babe. I put this together. Okay. I got confused at the time. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but in my mind, this is how it works. All right. So I forgot why I put this in here. Actually, now I remember why I put this in here.
Okay.
Because we lost. So from the Strat there, we forgot the GoPro.
That's right.
So that was actually filmed on my iPhone. So then that dinner, we went to that dinner at the Italian place or whatever.
Yes.
Didn't get any of that footage.
Yes. Can we talk about that?
Yes. So this Italian place we went to have dinner at, it was a speakeasy, I want to call it. Because if you look on the outside, it looks like a crappy old building.
In a shopping mall.
In kind of like a shopping mall.
And what was it called? Kappas? Copas?
Kappas, something like that.
Okay.
And we made reservations for this months in advance because it had all these great reviews. And we get a taxi. It's like 20 minutes off the strip. And we go there, and I'm like, I think we're in the wrong spot. This doesn't look good at all. So we go to the front door, and it's just like kind of a boarded up kind of thing. And it says like entrance around this way. So we go around like to where the dumpsters are. And it says entrance. So we go in there, and it's just a small room with a phone booth right there.
With an old school payphone.
And then we knock on the door because it's locked. It
tells you to knock.
And then, so you're knocking this way, but then right here, this wall slides open, and it's a guy like, can I help you?
Like the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, he just startles you, and you're like, whoa, jeez. So I'm like, I think I have a reservation here. He's like, what's your name? I tell him my name's Jay. He's like, come on in. So then he opens up the phone booth, and you walk through the phone booth into this beautiful restaurant.
It's so dark.
So cool. Yeah, kind of red lighting. We didn't get any pictures because we're idiots.
And it's like there's a Tony Bennett type of singer dude.
Like a big band, Las Vegas type of thing.
No, he wasn't a big band. It was just a single guy, but like... Yeah, I mean, Tony Bennett guy, he was covering Tony Bennett songs, and it was the coolest experience.
Big dinner. Yeah.
I mean, the dinner,
great dinner. Food was good.
Like, first night dinner was the best, but the experience, I've never had an experience like that. It was just such a romantic dinner, and then, I danced ballroom, so I just wanted to foxtrot the whole time.
So that's why we did that. So... the next day, we're up bright and early because we have the highlight of our trip, which is flying in stunt planes. Mm-hmm. Highlight of the trip. We booked this a while ago. So here's I did bring the GoPro for this. So here's us showing up, and you get fitted for the uniforms. They just give you, it's like for pictures and stuff. They just give you a uniform to take pictures with and stuff. Yeah. But the whole premise of this is it's just you and the pilot in a plane, and he does all the stunts with you inside a plane. He does, backflips and barrel rolls and flies backwards, and you do the G-force thing, and then they'll do it, and then you get to do it. Mm-hmm. Like, you have the little stick in front of you, and then you get to do it, right? Yeah. How cool is that? And then they take you on like a little scenic, there's Red Rock something in there.
And that was worth, like, the other guy, remember? Because it was extra.
Yeah,
like, do you want to do the Red Rock? And there's this old guy who's like, do it.
He'll offer you a stunt plane.
But that was worth going through the mountains.
Totally worth it. So here's Sierra putting on her thing, because now I'm really GoPro'd up now. Now I really want to get all this footage of the highlight of the trip here. So she's putting on her patches, and we actually went and took like a photo op stuff after this. But I don't know what we did with all that stuff. But here's the planes, and then wouldn't you know it, right about now, my GoPro dies. I'm in here, I'm filming it, and then it goes. so we didn't get any more footage from there, but those dang batteries. But as you can tell, it didn't end up the greatest for both of us.
That would have been perfect for you to catch me throwing up.
Oh yeah, so Sierra made it through a couple little stunts.
I made it halfway through the stunts.
Didn't do so well after that. She started throwing up in the plane, and then she got to just watch my plane do all the little flips and stuff.
I was so sad, but at least I made it halfway through. But I was sick the rest of the time.
The rest of the trip, she was dizzy.
The adrenaline rush and everything.
But it was overall a good time. So that night, after that, we go and... just roll with me here. We go to the Tournament of Kings at Excalibur. What that is a medieval times thing. And so this is where we are here. We're waiting for the show to start, and they just have a giant game room out there. So we're just playing some games. I don't know if you can see the score on here, but Sierra has 0. And so here's a couple of little B-roll footages of me beating her in some games. I'm literally holding a GoPro and beating you at the same time. And then we have a video of us playing. Oh, look, there's another goal. I mean, are you embarrassed with yourself?
No, because I'm looking at my arms and it looked really good.
It's just the lighting. And then here's us playing skee ball. I mean, this is a pretty cool little area they got here, you know. And then we get to go into the show, and I think I got some video of the show. Yeah, here it is. Actually, not impressed. I'm giving this a C- on the show.
You're giving it a C- because you've never been to this, so you didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
And I'm giving it this is what it is.
I know. I get it. That's what it is. But in Vegas, I expected bigger. I expected better. But... wasn't anything too great. It was a kid show is what it was, I would say. It's geared toward children. And as you can tell, we are not children. Well, the food right there sucked. Horrible food.
It's terrible food.
Horrible food. The water tastes like it came out of the ground. And then that's what we did that night. Now.
No, not that night. Hey. Don't tell me to roll with it right now. Your scheduling is off. This is the day that we left.
But I know, but that's just the way the video rolls here. So don't go crazy.
It's obviously broad daylight.
I know. So that's what we did that night. The next day, we get up, and this is the day we're leaving. But our plane doesn't leave till like midnight midnight. Right. So what are we going to do for the day?
Get wasted.
Let's get drunk at a pool. That's what we decide to do that
How
day.
much were drinks?
Yes. So we Google pool parties, and I forget when? Was this a Wynn?
The Wynn pool
so
party.
we Google pool parties, and the Wynn had a pool party. Now, online, it said it started at like 10 a.m. or something. I forget. Mm-hmm. So we show up at 10 a.m.
Yep.
And there's nobody there. And we walk inside the casino. There's like 5 people in the casino. We're like,
nobody's gambling.
What's going on? And they're like, oh, they don't open till noon. And we just walked 5 miles down the strip to this place in little bikinis and stuff. So we're like, well, I guess we're just going to kill some time here. So we lost gambling. Oh, we didn't have drinks at that little bar. That was okay. What
little bar?
That little breakfast bar place. Remember? Don't worry about it.
No.
But we just killed some time till we finally got in the pool. And, it wasn't full at all, so we were able to get a couch and just sit there. We go up to get a drink. And we tell the lady we'll have like a vodka or 2 vodka sodas or something like that. She's like, oh, do you want 2 separate? And she's holding up this big container thing, like 2 separate things.
I'm like, no.
And we're like, And we're like, yeah, sure. She's like, well, they're $80 a piece. And we're like, what? $80 a piece for a drink? We're like, we'll just take the one right now. Like, I don't know. Do we have the money to spend that? Sure. But it's just some principle of the thing to pay $80 a drink at this place.
Can I also say
what?
That we saw like the most beautiful girl.
Yes, we did. The waitress girl there. Like, she's too hot though.
Why is she working there?
Hot. Like, no guy could ever compare to her.
Yeah.
She's just too hot. She's doomed for a life of misery being single because she's too hot. You know? You can't do that. The most beautiful girl. Yep.
And so sweet, too.
Yeah. I mean, she does work off tips. But
she could be a bitch.
So we did that for the day. We ate. I think we took a nap. And then here we are. Back on the plane. Back to old Fayetteville. So overall, let me run out here. So overall, good trip. I think well-planned trip. Because we were pretty busy from the start to finish there. Whoa, just jump back in time here. We were pretty busy from the start to the finish there with our schedule. We just didn't film it all because I'm an idiot. But we always had something to do, something to go, and we pretty much enjoyed everything. Everything went smoothly. Mm-hmm. You could tell the corona thing is still in Vegas, but wasn't even an issue. We just had to wear masks from time to time.
No, there was a couple crazy people that didn't want to wear it.
Yeah, that was interesting. A couple people were fighting security because they didn't want to wear it. I mean, it's just entertainment to me.
You didn't put in the homeless people that we.
No, because I watched it and you couldn't really tell what was going on. Man. You just caught them for a second and you couldn't really tell. But yeah, we caught some really crazy meth heads on the street.
Some really crazy prostitutes.
Yep.
Or working girls.
Well, yeah, that's Vegas though. Yeah, overall, I'd say the trip went well. We got back and then. We needed a week to recover from our vacation because we were there 4 or 5 days. It was a long trip.
It was
hot, long trip. So, but we're back. We're going to shoot a poker video here soon because Sierra's played some interesting hands. She's been learning and getting better. And I really want to vent about how many bad beats I've been taking lately. So we'll do that soon. But any last comments on your trip to Vegas?
I had a lot of fun.
Riveting. All right. Until next time, we'll see you.